the video cut off, but yeah, like I was saying, we just be wondering why they mental states is messed up. We be wondering why so much. Then wondering why they going gay. Not even realizing you don't even realize that your child gay because somebody didn't even turn them out or molested them at a young age while you was at work. Or while you was out clubbing every weekend, sending your kids in with anybody just so you can go get some mommy free time, clubbing on the scene to shake some ass. Like, those are the type of sacrifices you have to make. It's like, we be talking about sacrifice. Nah, the sacrifices that you need to make as a mother is missing out on that free time while your kids is growing up. That's the sacrifice. Because that's the sacrifice that you got to make. Are you willing to miss out? Sometimes I miss out on, sometimes I do, but I realize I'm not missing out on nothing for real. But sometimes I do be like, yeah, I can't wait to have that time where I can just, go have a brunch date with my girls, when I get some new friends, I'm worried about that. But eventually, I know I will, but my focus right now is getting myself together and making sure that I'm whole spiritually, I'm on my spiritual journey, making sure I'm right with God. Come on, Aubrey. That's all she ever wants is a nipple. I cannot wait to get her off my nipple, bruh. But that's the sacrifices that I'm making right now. Because I wasn't missing out on nothing anyway. When I was out here ripping and running, I almost got killed fucking with these wild niggas, fucking just all of that stuff. I'm not missing out on nothing truly. And I still got to eat with my damn kids. We always got to eat. That's one thing we're going to do is got to eat. So it's like I'm not truly missing out on nothing. Yeah, sometimes I just be wanting some alone time. But even with that, okay, as a parent, you make that sacrifice. You might have to stay up a little later at night, get up a little earlier in the morning so that you can get those hours to yourself of solitude to do your praying, do your meditating, do your thinking, whatever it is that you do in your private time when your kids is sleeping. Like, those are the times, those are the type of sacrifices you make. Not saying, oh, I can't be here for this and I can't be there for that because I'm working, I'm doing this. And yes, sometimes due to your job, you are going to have to miss out on certain things. But that doesn't mean you have to completely disregard them. When you come home, can you at least give them some time then? Talk to them about their day. That's why I'm so big on doing schoolwork with my baby. Like, when she in school doing homework, because that's something I can't count not one time that I remember my mama helping me with a school project, helping me with nothing. I can't remember it. Like, I can't. No homework. I did all that stuff by myself. I was thinking, and I used to think, okay, maybe if I clean the house, if I cook my own food, if I do my own homework, she don't got to do nothing but just give me time. It ain't like you got to help me with these things and it got to take more time out your day. Like, you literally could have had more time for me. You had time for this crackhead husband, though. And your friends. You had time to throw parties at the house and send me to my friend's house. You got time to do those things. And then I just get a one trip each summer to somewhere, and then I'm supposed to just be so happy about that. I'm supposed to just be so happy because out of 365 days, you gave me maybe 5 days out of a summer. Out of 365 days, you gave me 5 days. And that was shared with the rest of the family. They went on a vacation with us. So it's like, I just don't be trying to hear none of that. I have no empathy for these mom guilt people. I don't have no sympathy for you guys. And I'm an empath, and I have no empathy for that. I don't feel for you because I'm a mom. And I'd rather be broke. In my exact situation I'm in. I ain't flat out broke, but I'd rather be in my exact situation I'm in than to let my kids feel like they didn't matter. I don't care how hard it gets. I'm not sending my kids off. I'm not doing none of that because they didn't ask to be here. They need me. When it all falls down, when they grow up, all they're going to remember is how mommy did them. And yes, daddies play a big part. But a lot of us, the men and the women, look at the men out here. They don't know how to treat women because their own moms. They don't have respect for women because they don't respect their own moms. A lot of stuff that they saw their own moms do, allow, tolerate from another man that wasn't even their daddy. And sometimes that was their daddy, but oftentimes that wasn't their daddy in our community. So, and then we wonder why we can't find good partners. How you going to expect to find a good partner when you couldn't even raise your own son? That's why it be killing me with these mothers out here who got the nerve to want a good man, but you allow your son to treat another woman's daughter like trash. You can't raise him with morals and principles and respect on how to treat women, but then you got the nerve to be out here craving for a man to love, respect, put you first. How does that work, ladies? How does that work? It doesn't. It's ass backwards is what it is. And then we all wonder why the dating pool, well, I don't wonder why the dating pool is pissed, because the dating pool, when I was even in the dating pool, was pissed. That's why I picked piss poor ass baby daddy. Because I was piss poor too. It ain't even just him. I take full accountability. And I realize that's one thing that most women do not know how to do, bruh. You guys do not know how to take accountability. Even to sit there and see Judy on the video. Deja wanted to go to, I didn't have no help with finances. Deja wanted to go to St. Mary's. And to see Deja, a little tear come down her face because she like, damn, she still don't really get it. Just like with my mom. I did a video last night. I don't know if I'm going to post it though because I'm really tired of ranting about her. But I'm probably going to keep ranting about her because I don't care. This is my video. This is my platform. This is my YouTube channel. And that's what I created it for anyways, to vent. It's my venting space. Because somebody end up watching it. And even if they don't, I feel good. Like, y'all don't understand how healing it has been for me on my soul just to let it out. Put the videos out there. Not giving a damn what nobody think, what nobody got to say. Like, it's been very therapeutic for me. Like, it's been very therapeutic. And that's why I'm just releasing. Like, you know, some people like to just write, you know, and I write sometimes, but I like to talk, clearly. I used to think I didn't like to talk, but I actually do like to talk. I like to talk because that's how that's how I express myself. I have to talk. I have to let it out. I have to talk it out. I have to let it out. I have to. Somebody need to hear me. I like, the difference between me and most people is I like to tell the people that I have the issue with because I don't feel good until I let the person I got the issue with, let them know how they made me feel. That's what make me feel better. And the same stuff I tell y'all, I didn't tell my mama. I didn't tell her. And that's why she want to hit me, why she want to fight me and stuff. One thing I respect about Judy, at least she didn't fight her daughter for speaking up how she feel. At least she didn't feel like it was that was a call to fight her. She sat there and they had a little emotional one-on-one. Not my mom. If you try to express yourself to her, she gonna bang you or something. Like, so you can't even express yourself to some of these mothers. One thing I can give Judy credit though, well, I don't like how she's sitting there still copping the dudes making excuses of, you wanted to go to St. Mary's. Y'all pick and choose what the kid want, when that matters. Like, y'all want to cater to everything that the kid want. But when they asking just for time, you got excuses for that. But if they say they want to go here and want to do this, I just got to make the way for them to be able to do this. But you can't make the way to just give them the time that they asking for. Because at the end of the day, kids are, first of all, understand that kids are natural users. They are natural users. They are born users. All they want is what they want you for. I be saying that about this little baby right here. Girl, all you want me for is my breast. Do you really love mommy, or do you just love my breast? Like, because that's all she be wanting. But my baby love me, because she always want to be right up under me. And so do the other one. Like, and when you tell them no, they can't get this thing, or no, you teach them why they can't get it. They gonna understand that. And what they're gonna love is that, okay, at least me and mommy still did this. Even with going to my baby like going to the little waterfalls, and she like lakes and stuff like me. Just that free stuff, the free stuff that you can do with your kids. That's all. Sitting there coloring with them. Those are the things that they're gonna remember. Those are even the things that I remember doing with my cousins. Rest in peace to my cousins. Like, that's the stuff that you remember. You don't remember everything that your mama then bought. You get a bunch of stuff over the duration of years. We don't even remember half the stuff we bought for ourselves last year, last month. Like, because things come and go. We can lose it all. These hurricanes is gonna come. Hopefully it don't hit your families. Hopefully it don't. But God is sick and tired of what's going on in this world. So he about to wipe some stuff out. You know, and you lose. That's why and that's what God has taught me in this season, that materials, things, little girl, he talked to me like this, little girl, you so worried about these materialistic things. You want all these little materialistic things. You need to get healing for that spirit, little girl. This is what God told me. Like, he chastised me. I told y'all in that video, God will chastise you. He is the ultimate bully and the ultimate narcissist. But it's okay, though, because he created this world, so he's the only one that can be. Not all these copycat counterfeits that want to act like they really in control of the world. Like they really the one running stuff. People have lost their spirits. Lost their spiritual relationship with who God truly is and what he really ordained for us. All because of the material things, trying to keep up with the Joneses. Look at social media. It's big cap. It's big cap. Because people trying to keep up with the Joneses. People trying to fit in. Everybody want to look rich when statistics say otherwise. And nobody got no assets, but everybody out here so rich. Like, we be neglecting what's truly important, which is these children. Which is these children. The future. They are the future. And if we don't stop and pour into them like they need to be poured into, all we doing is raising another cycle, another generation of us messed up souls. Messed up souls. That's why I had to sit down and get right with God. Why God had to do everything he's doing in my life. Because I had to get right. Because if I didn't, I would have passed that same thing on to my children. And then they'll grow up out here being toxic with somebody else's sons. If I cared more about partying in the streets and sending them with whoever willing to watch them. Even though I know these people no good. Even though I know what I know about these people, and I'ma still let y'all watch my kids. And y'all fuck around molest my kids. And now my kids be fucked up because of it. Nah. My kids staying with me. I don't care what nobody say. These my babies. I pop that pussy. But I always say, I pop that pussy. I did it. I did the time. I did the crime. I gotta do the time. And so do you guys. So we gotta do better. It ain't their fault. It ain't their fault. We be placing the blame on them. Oh, I can't do this because of these kids. And you're right, you might can't. But there will come a time again where you're able to do that. These kids get 12, 13, 14. They want to go hang out anyway. During that time, that's when you be like, all right, now I'm bored. Now I can go do these things that I used to want to do when they was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, they gonna grow up to the point where they not even gonna want to be bothered with mommy half the time. They gonna be wanting to be around their friends, and they gonna get boyfriends and all of that. Me, I'm just about teaching my kids. I always start talking to my daughter. Don't you have no babies for no man unless he marry you. And don't just marry any old man just for the sake of being married. Just for the sake of an image of being married to make mommy happy. You are here to make God happy, not me. And that's what I teach my children at this very young age. And I'm going to continue instilling this. This is why I have to be around. That's why I keep asking God, don't let me die. Don't let me die until I've instilled enough stuff in my kids. They need to at least make it to 21. I got a lot to teach them, a lot to pour into them. They need me. They need the whole version of me. And that's why I'm glad God has snatched me up, sit me down. I'm grateful for this little baby. The same one that I used to be blaming. I can't do nothing for Ari. Because Ari, we be saying that still sometimes. Because we went to the water park the other day. Okay, we can't get on the slides because of Ari. We don't got nobody to sit here with Ari, and she too little. But it's okay. Because soon Ari going to be able to go on the water slides with us. Ari she's a baby right now. And it's okay. This is a minor setback for a major comeback. And during this time, we just going to do what we can do with having little baby Ari, with nobody else to be here to help me with my kids. Like, it don't matter who here to help me with my kids. Nobody owe me nothing. I owe my kids everything because I'm the one that had you beautiful kids. I'm the one that had you stinky. You the mama baby. Mama's baby, daddy's maybe. I'm the one. These mine. But they God's. They God's children, but they mine too. So I'll see y'all in the next video.